God coming into him and saying unto him, Cornelius. And when he looked on him, he was afraid and said, What is it, Lord? And he said unto him,
And my grandmother said that the government was not
So at this period, Cornelius is having a dream or a vision with an angel. The angel is speaking unto Cornelius. And what does he tell him? Read.
And he said unto him, Thy prayers and thine alms are come up for a memorial before God.
So the Most High heard the prayers of Cornelius and of his household. Read.
Now send men to Joppa and call for one Simeon, Simon, whose surname is Peter.
So he had to send some people to Joppa to call Simon Peter.
This guy right here.
An Israelite. Read.
He lodgeth with Simon a tanner. His house is by the seaside.
He lodges with BTJ, with Simon and Tanner, which is by the sea.
And he shall tell thee what thou oughtest to do.
So he's going to tell him what he's ordered to do.
And when the angel who spake unto Cornelius was departed, he called two of his household servants, and they devout soldiers of them that waited on him continually. And when he had declared all these things unto them, he sent them to Joppa. On the morrow, as they went on their journey, they drew nigh unto the city.
So here you see, Cornelius already sent for two soldiers and told them what to go do in Joppa.
We don't get hair on our chest.
This happened on the day after. This happened on the morrow.
We don't eat red blood.
Tomorrow. On the morrow is when it happened. Read.
We don't live by the sword. Sword. Yes. We are not
on the morrow, as they went on their journey and drew nigh unto the city, Peter went up upon the housetop to pray about the 6th hour.
So while Cornelius' soldiers were walking towards Joppa or traveling to, Peter went up to the mountaintop and started praying at the 6th hour of the day.
And he became very hungry and would have eaten, but while they made ready, he fell into a trance.
So Peter was hungry and fell into a trance. Read.
And saw heaven open.
And heaven opened.
And a certain vessel descending unto him, as there had been a great ski lit at the four corners, and let down to the earth, wherein were all manner of four-footed beasts of the earth, and wild beasts, and creeping things, and fowls of the air.
So now Peter is having a vision of every animal and everything that the Most High has made. Read.
And there came a voice to him, Rise, Peter, kill and eat. But Peter said, No. Excuse me. But Peter said, Not so, Lord. For I have never eaten anything that is common or unclean.
So here, Peter, and this is your pastor, will tell you that it's okay to eat pork. It's okay to eat shrimp. But that's an abomination. And a couple scriptures, you'll realize that he was talking about a man. Because everything in this dream that he saw was every type of animal. The Most High wasn't telling him, listen, go against my word that I gave you previously. He said, but this man, this animal, is an unclean animal. And Gentiles at that time were unclean because they didn't keep the law. But Cornelius, he was an unclean man because he wasn't an Israelite by blood, found favor, and was remembered through the Most High by his prayers. So the Most High tells him, the Most High tells him, Cornelius to send two soldiers, in which he sends, and at the same time as they're going to get Peter, Peter's given a dream to sit down with Cornelius, who is not an Israelite. Read.
And the voice spake unto him again the second time, What God hath cleansed, that call not thou common.
So Cornelius was clean because he followed the Most High. He was a devout man unto the Most High. His whole house was. Read.
This was done thrice.
This was done 3 times. Read.
And the vessel was received up again unto heaven.
And then the vision he had went back up into the kingdom of the Most High. Read.
Now while Peter doubted in himself, what this vision had. Now, while Peter doubted in himself what this vision which he had.
Hold that. Now, a lot of brothers or pastors will tell you that, oh, they knew this right away when they first read it, that they're okay to eat pork and eat shrimp and all this dirty animals. That's false. How did they know that right away when Peter himself was doubting what he saw? Peter himself had doubt of his own vision. Read.
Now, while Peter doubted in himself what this vision which he had seen should mean, behold, the men which were sent from Cornelius had made inquiry for Simon's house and stood before the gate.
So while Peter is doubting and trying to make sense of this vision, Cornelius' men or soldiers had already arrived at Simon's gate, inquiring about Peter.
And called and asked whether Simon was a certain named Peter were lodged there.
So now they're asking, hey, where's Simon, whose name is Peter? Read.
While Peter thought of the vision, the Spirit said unto him, behold, 3 men seek thee.
So while Peter was still thinking about this vision, the angels told him, wait, 3 men are seeking you right now. Read.
Arise therefore, and get thee down, and go with them.
He said, get up, get down the mountain and go with them. Read.
Doubting nothing.
Don't doubt anything. Read.
For I have sent them.
For the Most High has sent them. Read.
Then Peter went down to the men which were sent unto him from Cornelius.
So Peter went down the mountain, joined Cornelius' soldiers, and then he went back with them. Read.
And said, behold, I am he whom ye seek.
So Peter said, look, wait a minute. I'm the man that you're looking for. Read.
What is the cause wherefore ye are come?
Why are you looking for me? That's what Peter's saying. I'm the man you're looking for. Now what's your reason? Why are you looking for me? Read.
And they said, Cornelius the centurion, a just man, and one that feareth God, and of good report among all the nations of the Jews, was warned from God by an holy angel to send to thee into his house, and to hear words of thee.
So now Cornelius' soldiers answer him and tell him, listen, Cornelius, a devout man whose house feared the Most High, was given a dream by the angel to send us to come and send for you. So that's why we're here inquiring about you. Read.
Then called he them in and lodged them. And on the morrow Peter went away with them.
So they stayed the night with Peter, and then the next morning they got up and they left. Read.
And on the morrow Peter went away with them, and certain brethren from Joppa accompanied him. And the morrow after they entered into Caesarea, and Cornelius waited on them, and had called together his kinsmen and their friends.
So Peter went with the soldiers that Cornelius sent, and they went to Caesarea, which would be Rome. Right? And then Cornelius spoke with them. Read.
And as Peter was coming in, Cornelius met him and fell down at his feet and worshipped him. But Peter took him up, saying, stand up, I myself also am a man. And as he talked with him, he went in and found many that would come together. And he said unto them, ye know how that it is an unlawful thing for a man that is a Jew to keep company or come unto one of another nation.
Read that again.
And he said unto them, ye know how that it is an unlawful thing for a man that is a Jew to keep company or come unto one of another nation.
So Peter walks into the house, Cornelius falls down before him and starts worshiping. He tells Cornelius to get up and he says, don't worship me. He said, I'm just a man like you. But then he told them, you and I know it's law that a Jew should not be with a Gentile. But the Most High was showing him in this vision that Cornelius was not a dirty man because he was devoted to him, making him cleaning up the same cloth. Read.
But God has shown me that I should not call any man common or unclean.
But what?
But God has shown me that I should not call any man common or unclean.
So the Most High showed Peter that he shouldn't call any man that the Most High had made uncommon or unclean. Read.
Therefore came I unto you without gainsaying, as soon as I was sent for. I asked therefore for what intent he had sent me.
So he came to gain nothing. When he came there, he said, well, why did you send me?
Mark chapter 1, verse 38. And he said unto them, let us go into the next town that I may preach there also. For therefore I came forth. And he preached in their synagogues throughout all Galilee and cast out devils.
So one of Christ's commandments was go into another city, another country, and preach that word. This is why Peter went there, because he was to deliver the word of the Most High. Shalom, brother.
Shalom.
This is why Peter went to another land
Yo, bro, when you got that?
to witness.
Those hot chocolate.